In another video, I tried making a family pose for, threesomes in 20 minutes. And now I'm gonna try, oh, and I'm already failing. I'm gonna try to do a family pose for sixsomes in 10 minutes. But I'm failing so much right now. I'm just going with, with this, and the thing why I'm even attempting this is because you can see I have an asset library or post library over here, which makes it a bit easier, or not a bit easier, but it makes it just faster. Ooh, that gets stretched quite a bit. Because he's higher. Oh no, that's not quite what I wanted. I'm gonna try doing it like that, and I probably also have to rotate that so that it fits him a little bit better. I also obviously have to fine tweak that. I'm gonna move those two out of the way. Now I'm actually not so confident that I can do that, especially while talking, because it's not that easy talking and doing it at the same time. I'm gonna put them in the... Oh wait, that's the wrong sim, that's not what I wanted, but I wanna put him on Jane's shoulders, so that Jane is holding him. Oh, that's not gonna work in 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna try making a change of plans. I'm gonna try making a pose in 20 minutes for 6 sims, even though in another video it took me like 20 minutes for 3 sims. But I also had that toy that made it obviously more difficult. Rotate X. Now he's looking. I hope I have the right bone. Yeah. Perfect. I could also rotate a little bit more like that because I don't want him to look too much to the side. I obviously also want him to look to the front. Oh, that looks so weird. Maybe that was a mistake doing it like that. And I want you to look forward. And now I hope I can get the... Not that, but... I can't select it. But his feet, there's one feet. That might be the other one. Obviously, if I can't select it, it also takes a bit of time. Oh, but look, he's already sitting on his dad's shoulders. Can I move him back just a little bit? Ooh, he's crunched a lot. That's too much. I'm gonna do it like that, and then let him lean forward like that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Oh, also, I should move him more to the center like that. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. But using, the pose library, by the way, those are mostly, or I think all of them are EA poses. It helps because also you kind of get, oh, that's what I wanted. You can get more dynamic poses, first of all, because all the bones are already rotated in a certain way. And also I don't have to do the hands, especially for toddlers, because I don't know, they are kind of, I don't know, I think it's just easier to just do it like that and have his hand on his... I don't have to do quite as much. I obviously have to fix it because with the empty, not with the empty, but with the IK targets, it's kind of messed up, as you could see in the beginning. But it's still a bit easier than doing it from scratch, I think. By the way, also what I'm just thinking of, in another video where I did the poses for Cat's opening event, I think this could already be up when I post this. I'm not sure. I had the issue with the bones not showing up when an object or when something else is selected. I think the issue I was having there... Wait, I thought I already had a pose for Jane. Or didn't I assign that? Hold on. Adults. Okay, yeah, that's better. And I'm gonna rotate him a bit back. Okay, I need to fix his hands though, and also his feet, that they make a bit more sense. Maybe rotate a bit more like that. I think that's fine. Okay, gonna fix... Oh, I'm already 5 minutes in, or 4 minutes, and I just made 2 poses. Oh man, and I'm not even done with these. That was a mistake. I thought I was faster. Maybe with a bit more practice, I'm gonna get even faster, or not even faster. I could pull that off, but not right now, I think. Oh, I was too ambitious with this one. Oh no. I mean, I still have time. I mean, obviously I could do that if you delete all those all those IKs, then it obviously would work, because then you just use the EA poses and done. Would make it very, very easy and quick, because then you just have to apply those. So it is possible, obviously, if you just use the post library and don't have to tweak that with the wait, what am I talking? If you don't have to tweak the poses. But I want to kind of change it up a little bit. I mean, it could be cool if has wait, maybe a little bit, and so that he's actually. Does that make sense? Is that possible to hold his son the slack like that, or is it too much? No, I think that could actually work. Yeah, so that he's actually holding his leg so that he can't fall off. Oh, but by the way, he probably should have it more like on there. Yeah, I think that's better. Also, I think I'm gonna rotate that just a little bit, but now I'm messing it up, but that's fine. Can still find, obviously, no, I won't manage to get that done in 10 minutes. Oh no. I could still title the video attempting and then just failing miserably. That's fine. I think it's still faster than doing it from scratch. I mean, I did a pose for 2 sims apparently in that time. That's fine too. Oh, maybe I'm gonna move him back just a little bit. I think he's a little bit, because I repositioned Jaden. Does that make sense? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I think wait, I could also push him down a little bit like that. I think that should work. Also, maybe I'm gonna, wait, rotate wide, just do it a bit more like that. And now his hands on Jaden's head, like that. Maybe I have to rotate him a bit more like this. And move that back as well. Oh, cute! Ah, not what I wanted. Wait, I'm just gonna use this. I'm more familiar with that bone. That sounds so weird. Okay, I think that's fine. Ah, no, I'm gonna rotate that a little bit more like that. And maybe move it back. I mean, it's fine-tuning like that. That obviously takes a bit of time. But that's fine. By the way, did I mention about, because I started talking about the issue I was having with the poses in the not showtime. Wow. Wait, hold on. I just want to select his hands. Because I was talking about the issues I had. Yeah, I think that's better. I had when making the event poses for, Cat's retail opening event. And for some reason, the bones didn't show up for some sims, and that made it so much difficult because I always had to select the rig over here, which just is a bit more time consuming. And I had realized I had the same issue with here as well. And I think the reason for that was just because I copied and pasted the rigs over here. And I also did that with the kids and they didn't have the issue. I think the issue came because I copy and pasted the rigs while being in pose mode, and then it just didn't show up, except for, because if I would select Jaden's rig, it would also show up Orion and Neela's rig. But if I clicked on the object, Jaden's rig would still be visible, but Orion and Neela's rig wouldn't be. And so I just copy and pasted it again while the rig's being selected, but in object mode and not in pose mode. And I think that was the issue, and now it seems to be working, having it in. I mean, here he could actually have his thumb like that. Or should I? Nah, I think I'm gonna do it like in the other one as well, that he's actually holding the leg. Although that does look wild a little bit. I mean, I can also open that up a bit more like that. And hope that this is somewhat realistic. I mean, how does it look from the front? Okay, these fingers look weird. So I'm gonna move them a little bit more like that. What? Okay, I think that's better. How does it look from that view? Is he even touching, or is it hovering in front of that? I can't see it obviously like that. Have to rotate it a little bit more like that, but I think that's fine. Could rotate that a little bit more. Okay, how does this look? Yeah, that's much better. Oh, look how cute! Oh, adorable. Oh, and same issue like with the other one. And the cool thing is you can actually move his foot and his hand while both being selected, and I'm just gonna do it like that, and then it's fine. I mean, I could also move it a bit more like that, and I wanna do that. Yeah, cute. Okay, I don't like Jane's facial expression, although I think it could be completely fine if his smile was a bit different. So, because his eyes are so open, maybe I'm also gonna select these bones, and I'm just gonna go to faces and select the smile. Okay, that looks weird with the smirk. I think I'm gonna select the entire face and use this one. That's kind of my favorite smile. I like that better than the facial expressions that come with the UI. And I think I'm gonna do it like Orion could be behind him. Something like that. Maybe a bit more to his side. And then Nila maybe on hit this side. And then the kids, or maybe not like that, could be like one over here and the other one over here and pose on their own. But that Orion maybe, wait, I'm gonna use a pose for Orion first and then just tweak it like with the others. I'm gonna go to that and maybe do that. Then kinda rotate it, not quite as much. Oh, now I have to I probably should use poses, wait, that are a little bit closer to what I want. Maybe that are not quite as rotated. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better so that I don't have to fix the entire thing. And Orion, I want you to look to the camera. By the way, that's also an issue I had, but still while making poses for The Sims 3, that because if you just have two Sims that have to look to the camera, it's obviously not that much of an issue. But you should make sure that you in the perspective view in Blender and not just and not in the ortho. Wait, I'm not sure. That's obviously super to check that in the orthographic view, because that way if you wait, I'm gonna pause very quickly just to. I'm already over 10 minutes. That's not what I wanted. Just to show what I mean, because if I click, no, that's not what I wanted. That's the front view in the orthographic view, and you can see they might all look straight forward. If I now go to perspective, they look obviously to the side, because if you look at the front, here would be the camera. I can't really make it visible right now, but if here's the camera at this point, they're in orthographic view. If you have that, they will just look forward, but you obviously want them to look to the center over here. And so that's why it's important to also be in the perspective mode, so that you have them actually face the right direction. If it's just two of them, they might somewhat look in the same direction, even if you are in the orthographic view. But if you have multiple, and I noticed that while making poses for a bunch of Sims where there was an entire row of Sims, and then obviously it looks weird if you pose them to all look like straight forward, because then it obviously looks like, you can see here, wait. If I now go to this view, you can see that they are looking to different directions, even though they are all looking straight forward, and that's the issue, because they actually have to look inward, kind of, if that makes sense. I hope so. I'm gonna continue with the camera. Oh man, I might even take more than 20 minutes. Oh, I'm failing so much. I thought I would be easier using, those pre-made rigs, but it's actually, I mean, you still have to fine-tune. I mean, I'm still rotating everything, I'm still moving everything, so it's still, obviously it takes some time, but I thought it might be a bit easier because I don't have to rotate although if I have to rotate it back, obviously it does. I think it saves a bit of time if you change an existing pose with those IK targets. If you just kind of tweak that a little bit, that might help. But I also would recommend to use existing poses, because this way you can get more dynamic, if you are forced to rotate all those bones, because otherwise it can look very stiff if you just, for example, if you have the collarbones, or if you have these bones completely straight forward and not rotated as well, it can look a little bit odd. So I would highly recommend moving as many bones or rotating as many bones as possible just to get a more dynamic pose and to not have them. I mean, depending on what you want. Obviously, if you want your Sims to look straight forward and look, you know, sitting straight, you obviously want that. But other than that, I would highly recommend trying to move as much as possible. And yeah. Okay, now I'm going to the child's poses. And wait, child. Oh, now I obviously, obviously if I can't decide, I should just take some random pose. Maybe this one. Okay, and I'm gonna move him a little bit back. And I should also rotate his feet that they look to the right direction. Like that. And this one, although I kind of like that it's a little bit maybe too much, so I might actually rotate that back. Also, I don't like the facial expression, so maybe I'm gonna see if I find something. Oh, I don't have facial expressions for kids yet. Oh, I think that's cuter. Okay, then we're gonna no, that's not the head. Where's the head? Is that the head bone? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna rotate that like that, maybe a bit, and then move his eyes. This also saves a bit more time if you can just do it like that. Although I think I might not rotate that as much and just do it like, although maybe I'm gonna do it like this. Nah, because from the front it looks weird. Wait, maybe I'm just tweaking that. So rotate a little bit more like that and change the head rotation back to the front. Now I obviously have to make sure that he's looking to the front. Oh yeah, I think that can be cute. And now I don't have to do the hands because I obviously already have that. I mean, I might use another pose for the hands because I don't like that he has the fists. So maybe for the one the fists are okay, but for the other one I might do something else. Maybe this? Nah, too much. What about that one? No, that's a fist as well. Just want a relaxed pose for the hand. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just gonna rotate that and a little bit more like that. Ah, I don't want to hide it. He's moving, leaning quite a bit back, so maybe I'm gonna rotate that a little bit to the front. Also, I think I'm gonna move this more to the front. And also this one. Yeah, I think that makes a little bit more sense. And I think this one I don't mind being this high up, but this one I don't. I might move that down and or rotate that a bit more down and that like there. And I think I'm gonna place Orion's hand on his shoulder. But they're kind of interacting a little bit at least. By the way, I just checked. I'm already working on this like 17 minutes or something, almost 18. So yeah, that was quite the fail right now, but that's fine. I was like, oh, it's just gonna take me 10 minutes to record this video. But yeah, well, maybe some other time I can try making like a post in 10 minutes and maybe for a little bit, you know, for fewer Sims and not 6. Wait, I think I have to, oh, I'm misclicking. Okay, that looks weird. I mean, I don't mind that the finger is rotated out a little bit like that. But oh, maybe because this one is clipping, maybe I should move that up. And maybe also move a little bit more like that. Maybe it looks because from the front. Although I think this is okay. Now let's see. No, then this is clipping through, but I could move that like there, and then also here rotate this a little bit out. And now also, no, okay, I can't do anything there. Although now I don't really like the way the entire hand is rotated, so I'm gonna do it more like that. Yeah, I think that makes a bit more sense. Okay, although now I have to fix everything over here. Wait, can be rotated a little bit like that. And this one I also want to be a bit closer. Why are these so close together, but these ones are not? Are they also moved? Maybe if I do it like that, it looks less weird. If I separate them, I mean, I could also move them like that, but realistically, you can't do that, obviously. And I think I'm also gonna just move that a bit closer to the rest. Okay, and now I obviously also have to fix this, so I'm just gonna move that over there. Maybe I should have done that first, because now from the front it will also look completely different. Let's see. Wait, I'm gonna move that up just so that that's clipping a little less. It does look odd. I think I have to move Orion more like... Wait, hold on. Oh, hahaha. I was confused why, because why the hand moves as well, but that's because the hand is a child of that controller, so I actually have to move that one over, and then the hand stays. But now the feet obviously didn't move with her, so I'm gonna move them. I think I also have to rotate them a little bit. Can't really see it that well though, what I'm doing here. So I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit and hope it looks good. And wait, how does it look from here? Because I can't really see her feet anyway. Could move that one a bit more to the side, just so that it doesn't look... Maybe that it's facing the front, and this can face a little bit more to this side. Oh, yeah, they are a little bit too far to the front, so this one I also need to move back. And I think I'm gonna rotate her hip a little bit so that she puts a bit more weight on the other leg. Okay, how does this look? I don't know, because I can't see her leg, so I think that should be fine. Okay, and oh, you know what could be very cute if the kids are actually holding hands? Or I might just... Maybe I'm gonna change that he's not holding a fist. Oh, what am I doing? Control. Is that to unhide it or to undo that? Okay, maybe I could just do it that Michaela is interacting with him. That she has her hand. Wait, I'm gonna move her a little bit there and move her hand forward. And then move that back there. And let's see if I find a cute pose for her. Now I'm not even trying to be quick, I'm just... because if you want to be quick, you probably should very quickly pick just one. And I think I want one where she's kind of somewhat leaning to him. I mean, this could be it, that she's leaning. Maybe not that extreme. But I could, you know, if I move that, and now I obviously also rotate... rotate, need to... no, not what I wanted. I wanted it to be this direction. And also move... more there, but I don't want it to be this extreme. I think I just... Wait, I do need to rotate that back just a little bit. And also this one. Oh, also that's quite a lot. Okay, I can't find the head again. I also should probably make a better controller for the head, that I can easily just find it or select it. I mean, you can have your head a little bit to that direction, and I also don't like her facial expression. Maybe I can already fix it just by changing the eyelids. That they're not that extreme. I'm more like, yeah, that's already cute. Also, I need to change the hand because I don't like that. I mean, she could have a fist. Wait, no, don't want to move that. But I'm just gonna... Wait, is that... Yeah, I think that could be cute. Don't want to hide it. Don't... No. Don't want to hide it. Just want to rotate that like that. Rotate that down. Oh, that looks very, very weird. I should maybe rotate her though, that she's more like that. And again, I don't want it to... She's still rotated quite a bit. So I think I might like it better like that. Also, I think I should move her feet back because that also looks a little bit too much to the front. Is that hers? Yeah. And maybe just move her up a little bit. That's rotate. I don't know. The rotation is kind of off here. It's obviously the disadvantage of using the EA poses, but maybe like that. I think maybe it has to be the other way around, or this foot has to be a bit more forward like that. Although I think that could look okay. Maybe even if I move her up a little bit more like that. Okay. And I might rotate that bit more like that, because that was just a bit too extreme. It's gonna rotate her head a little bit like that, and then I'm just gonna use the eye controller to let her look to the camera. Okay. Oh, that already looks good. I think, I mean, I could move her a bit closer to her brother, maybe. And then just move that a little bit back and up. Not what I wanted. But I could also rotate this up, that it's hopefully not clipping as much. But that looks... Although, you know what I don't like now? That she's... You know, that he has both their hands on there. So I think I'm gonna let Ryan put her hand on Jane's arm. I think that makes... Just so... Because there's just too much going on otherwise over here. I mean, I could have done it the other way around, that he has his arm on her shoulder. But I think I'm just gonna fix it like that. And have her hand like here. And I mean, kind of just eyeball it, because her hand will be between his arm and his body. So it doesn't... It will clip definitely, but that's okay in this case. Because I mean, he's wearing a sweater, so I said that in another video, I think, as well, but the physics in The Sims obviously isn't realistic, and now it's obviously an issue. Should I just... I have to fix his hand anyways. Oh no, what if I do it like... Okay, I was hoping if I move the hand... Oh, wait, maybe I should fix that he's holding his son's leg first before I rotate Orion. Now he also has to grab that again. I mean, I could also make it that Orion isn't actually, you know, that she also has her hand just to the side. Although I can move it like that. You know what? I'm just gonna let her have her hand over here and move it maybe a little bit more like there. I mean, I can try to rotate it a little bit more. We can't really... Can we see it? Well, yeah, we can see it a little bit. I'm just gonna try to make it look not as clippy. Maybe like that. Although that does look a bit weird. Maybe she should have... I'm gonna try something else. Maybe she should have her hand on his shoulder. But I don't know. I like... I think I'm just gonna... I don't know about that. I like the idea how she's, having his hand. I think I'm gonna leave it because I kind of like it. It's just the execution I don't like. I don't like how it's... Maybe if I scoot that back down, that she can actually grab his arm. By the way, what I didn't finish is that the physics, obviously, in The Sims 4, or in The Sims in general, doesn't make sense. It's kind of like with Barbies, that it's a solid object, so the Sims are obviously not interacting with other objects. And so usually if you have the hand, for example, it would interact with the sweater, and the hand wouldn't clip through the sweater, but it would move the sweater, which it obviously doesn't do in The Sims. And so that's also okay. Why I think it's okay if there is some clipping, because that's just you could pretend it's just the hand interacting with the sweater, if that makes sense. I hope I explained it somewhat okay and not too weird. How does that look from the front? I think that's okay. Might fix it later and tweak it a little bit. Okay, now Michaela's hand. It's also funny if I title the video trying to make a pose for a family of 6 and 10 minutes, and the video is half an hour long, because it actually took me probably will take me half an hour. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with this hand gesture, but I kinda like it, especially if she has her hand out a little bit like that. Maybe even a bit more to the back. Although I think it's already rotated back a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna rotate it a little bit more like that. That she has it like that. I think that could be okay. Something is off with her arm here though. Something that I don't really like. Maybe if I do it like this? Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, now we also have Neela, obviously, which probably will have a pose on her own. So I'm just gonna pick an adult pose for her since she's a teen. I mean, this one could be cool. This rotation could be okay, but I'm gonna select the other foot and rotate it that the direction she's actually standing. And this one I should probably move forward too, though. And maybe this one a little bit back. Although that's a lot. Wait, maybe like this? I think that could be better. Maybe I have to move her entire body. And okay, also don't like her facial expression. I think I might also have her lean back a little bit more like that. Also, is she leaning back? No, not really. Okay, kind of looked like she is. I'm also gonna use this smile for her. Look how beautiful. And maybe rotating her head. Oh, that's cute. And she's looking to the camera. Oh, that's cool. Okay, now I need to get her hand to the right position. And obviously the right rotation. Kind of like that. What if she has her hand on her hip? A little bit. Like this. Just so that she's maybe resting her arm on her hip, and then maybe if I do it like that. How does this look? Maybe more... No, I don't like it. I like the idea of it, I just don't like how that actually looks. Maybe if I rotate the hand a bit more like that. It looks odd. No, I don't like it. I'm gonna just move it onto her side. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Now I obviously need her other hand as well, which is, I think, might be stuck in chain somewhere. So I can't actually pick it up at bad. I can just go over here, go to the main controller, and select it over there. Oh, now I hit it, which I don't want. And now just move that over here. That she has that. I mean, we can't see that one anyways. But still, I kind of, even though if you might not see hands, I still like them to be posed for whatever reason, even though it's kind of like a waste of time. And I mean, since I'm using, oh, that looks nice. Wait, maybe I'm gonna rotate her a little bit more like that. Also, I think her head is tilted a little bit. Oh, but look how sweet this is. Okay, but I think there was something else I wanted to fix before. Wait, maybe I'm gonna move that a little bit more like there. Also, I'm gonna move his head up a little bit, that he's actually looking. Ooh, that's a little bit too much. Ooh, not what I wanted. Okay, I think I also gonna close his upper eyelid a little bit, because it's a bit too open, I think. Now I also need to make sure that he's looking to the camera. Oh, look how cute! I think I also need to close Orion's eyes just slightly. I mean, I could also cheat it and select them and then do it like this, and it's already closed a little bit better. I think there's his, I think could be also closed a little bit, but here I actually gonna do like that. Need to make sure that I have the right bone selected. Oh, although I think I want him to actually look, you know, have his head tilted. Oh, that's not his head. Ah, that's his head. Wait, need to go back to camera view. I think I would like to have it more rotated to this direction. Oh, I think his hand was the one that was the one thing that I still wanted to change. So I'm just going back to child, and how is this? Oh, not quite what I wanted. That's cool. That's a nice relaxed hand pose. Maybe I'm also gonna use maybe not quite the same one for his sister. How does this look from the front? He looks, there's, I don't know. He looks a little bit stiff. Maybe I need to rotate that a bit down. Maybe a bit more to the front. Just so that it looks less stiff. Or even have him rotate more to his sister. And then I'm just gonna move him more to that side and hope that it fixes the issue a little bit, that he doesn't look too stiff. Not what I don't want to hide that. Yeah, and I think I might also, although, no, I think I might even keep her. Nah, I don't think I want to keep that. Or at least not the thumb. I think the rest is okay, but I think that's just gonna change that a little bit. More like that. How does this look? Yeah, I think I like that better. Now, I think I might tweak the eye direction just slightly, that they are actually looking all to the same direction. But I think so far, maybe I'm also gonna lateral, you know, to rotate that a little bit. because it looks a little bit like she's looking up. I might also need to change the camera perspective maybe a little bit. Just like that. And I can zoom, and that's something that I also figured out very recently, that I can actually zoom in like that. Because if I zoom, not where I want it, like that, that also changes the perspective, which I don't want. I want it to kind of just zoom in. Okay, now I just need to fine tweak that. Maybe I'm gonna also open his mouth, that he has an open smile. Just need to find the bone to do that. Oh, although that might look weird now. Oh no, that's cute! Oh, I like it. Wait, I think I might want to let him look up just a little bit more like that, and maybe even rotate his head just slightly more, or maybe to the other direction to get a bit more dynamic, because Jane is already, and Orion is already looking in that direction. I think I might also rotate Neela's hand, and now obviously I'm way, how much? 40 minutes! Oh wow. That wasn't 10 minutes. But okay, that took me... Well, it took me 20 minutes for the 3 poses, so obviously it's taking me 40 minutes for 6 poses. So it actually doesn't save so much time using that, because I still have to go in, using those pre-made poses, because I still have to go in and tweak them. But yeah, I think maybe I'm gonna fine tweak it a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna end the video here, and I hope you enjoyed it. I probably will shorten it a little bit, that it's not quite as long. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm gonna link it. If I don't forget, I'm gonna link the post down below. But yeah, maybe I'll see you in another video. Bye. If I now didn't record, that would be very annoying.